So I anticipated going live tonight, and logged in. Like got everything all ready to log in, and then I got a text from a friend, and that just kind of messed me up. So, oh, I'm gonna try to get through this without being, or maybe I should just. I don't know. I was thinking I have to do things when it's on my mind to do. So I didn't want to push this back, but um, anyways, essentially, I have done everything I can. I'll just say this: I have done everything I can to avoid the news and current events, things that's happening. But I guess when I have people who think that what they're seeing would affect me or anyone I care about, they send it to me. So it's not because it's not like a bad thing per se, but they're literally sending me the things I'm trying to avoid. So, I am just disappointed in what I'm hearing around what's going to happen with education. I care very much for young people in Baltimore, very much for them, like they're my children. And oh my gosh, I just cannot even understand why people are okay with dismantling education. So I'm a little disappointed right now, but and I'm also trying to find my lab. Maybe because my mind is not clear. I need to get focused. So here I go. I said that and found it. Here we go. Okay, let me turn the volume down. So yeah, I wish I didn't get that message today, but it's here, and we just gotta kind of deal with it, I guess. Okay, it's not opening. Let me try one more time. This is always at the beginning of my lives. Oh, geez. Everything. Trusting God in all things. Okay, here we go. So, two things. I often get people who will ask me what comes with the journaling kits. And so I find myself explaining this over and over again. I don't know why I haven't made this easier on myself. I'm going to give you like a preview of all 10 of the pages that come with the February 5 point journaling kit and kind of explain to you how to use it, as well as some additional things that I've added. I've made a couple of changes in light of the new year. So, um, whew. Sorry, y'all. This today was a lot. Like, working today, it was a lot happening in our schools, and then to come home and hear what I heard, I'm just so not happy right now. Gosh. But anyways, okay, moving forward. I might have to pray about what to do next because oh, I'm just thinking about my kids, my former students, their children, the students who are currently enrolled, students to come. Like, what is going to happen? So, anyways, okay. Interestingly enough, the theme for February is grace. I journal positively, and so I try to come up with themes that will encourage our hearts, even though I may feel a little downtrodden at the moment. I know that God is going to give me what I need to help not just myself, but others that I care for. So, giving other people grace, which I have been able to do in so many ways over the span of my life. It has benefited my life in so many ways. And so I wrote a devotional around that experience, what it means to me, what it means to give grace, and not just to others, but to ourselves as well, right? Because we sometimes take that grace away from ourselves. And so, um, every devotional kit gets about a page and a half to 2 pages of devotional content. This is just where I explain the theme. And then, so this is the 2 pages for the first, for this second month's kit. And then on the next page, you'll see a bunch of stripes. So I want to explain this so you're not confused. In my kits, I add the stripes because I used to use them in my journaling on my own, and I use them as decoration. I usually use them in sets of 3 or 5. And so last year, all of last year when I created these kits, I only had a half a page of the stripes because I didn't know if people were gonna like them or know how to use them. But I got some overwhelming feedback around the stripes, so now they are a whole page. So they have enough stripes for the whole month. And they always match the color scheme. So this month is pinks because, February, love. And so I also provide some digital images that can be used in your journaling, that also match in color with the kit. And so I put cute things that kind of went with the theme of February, not so much grace, but more so February. So you have perfume and heels and lipstick, but also very beautiful one-line drawing girls, which I personally love. And so I also added some black and white florals because I feel like they complement everything. So these are the types of images that I use in my journaling. And so when you get the kit, you can print this out on sticker paper, white paper, whatever you feel most comfortable with, and then cut the images out and add them to your journaling. And so this page is where the 5 points kind of start. And so this is the image for the month. They get one of these. My journaling subscribers get this cluster every month. And then I add additional images and add-ons to help them with the creativity of their spread. So this month I thought it would be cool to have some floral alphabet letters because I'm thinking about using them at the start of my journal to kind of like if you had like a big beautiful Bible and it has like the first letter, like where in Genesis in the beginning the I would be like really fancy looking. So I'm thinking about doing that during the month, and so I just put the entire alphabet on this page. So it starts with A through O at the top and finishes P to Z at the bottom. And so, and also you don't have to use it in the way I just described. You can use it however you want, but you can even spell out words, or things at the top of mind using the alpha. If you need more than one letter, of course, you would need to print more than one of this one page. But essentially, I thought this would look nice. I love black and white with color. And if you have been connected to me for any time, even under my desk, I have black and white stripe scrapbook paper. I have some that I take photos on. Like, I just love black and white with a color. So I'm going to add these beautiful floral letters. Hi, Lorianne. Hi, Tanisha. Oh, that's okay. You didn't miss a lot. But you were one of the people that wanted to see this. So listen, Tanisha, hold tight. I'm gonna go through the rest of this and then I'll go back and do the first couple of pages. I only shared half of this so far, so you didn't miss a whole lot. I just realized that you were one of the people I was thinking of when I went live. But I also started kind of heavy. Hey, Lucy. Hey, girl. Hey. Y'all, I work in Baltimore City. I'll just go ahead and be honest. I work in Baltimore City schools. One of my friends sent me something tonight that made my heart very heavy. I'm concerned about the future of kids that I love. I don't have children of my own. The kids that reside in Baltimore are my kids. And so I've done everything I could for 23 years to help support Baltimore City youth. And to hear that that could all be dismantled because of politics is incredibly alarming, and my heart is a bit heavy around that. So if I don't have the same spark and joy that I might normally have, it's just because I'm trying to like process my thoughts around this, as well as I am an advocate through and through. I'm trying to figure out what I can do to support kids that I care so much for. So, sorry to sound like a downer, but I did just want to share this and go, because like that is a lot, and I need to like figure out. I need to like pray, brainstorm, pray again, and come back to the fun stuff. Because gosh, and also like my job, I need to figure out what the future of my job is. So, anyways, I'm in the middle of the kit right now, and so I have the theme of grace for the month of February. So we're on day 3, and what that means is we're still in week 1, and so I think that with the uh, suggestions that I got last year. This one was from Kelly. She is such a sweetheart, and she was the one that did our Lucy. You'll remember her. She was the one that did her flip through of all her journals from last year in 2024. So she was the one that suggested the take action. She wanted some things to do each week that went with the theme. And so this year, one of the new things I added was take action. And because I'm a teacher, I didn't just want it to be a list of action steps. I wanted you to have some for you and some for others. So I've divided them into 2 categories. So on the left side here, you'll see something that's suggested for you to do each week that will be an action where you show yourself grace. And then on the right hand side, take action for others is a list of things you can do each week where you show grace for others. And so this, of course, is not a requirement. You don't have to journal this, but because Kelly asked for it, I provided it. I love her. I love the feedback that I got last year, which is also why we got a full page of stripes. I'll go back to that, Tanisha. But essentially, I wanted to offer as much as I could to encourage those who are committed to the journaling. So what I have done with this, I haven't done this one yet, but what I did in January was in my journal, I actually just, and I may have shown y'all this already, but I actually just cut the 2 columns out and stuck it right in here, right before my calendar. So, and there's a bubble at the beginning of the week for you to check off if you completed that task. And so you see I did all but week 3. That was a busy week for me, so I didn't get to that one. But you could do the same in your own journal, or you could put it in a planner. And then there's some additional images, matching images at the bottom that you could cut out and use in your own journaling. So thanks, Lorianne. Okay, digging into the 5 points even further. So as you know, the 5 points is scripture, affirmation, quote, gratitude, and pondering. Those are the 5 things I write every single day. And so what I did also for the kit was I have created or researched scriptures that are connected to grace, affirmations written, or I wrote affirmations about grace, and then I researched some quotes about grace. So for the entire month, you will have daily one of each of these 3 things from the 5 points connected to the theme. Also, if you are a part of my Patreon, the 3 things that are here are posted for you daily, so you don't have to physically pull out your kit. If you don't want to, you can literally just go to the app and look at what that day's 3 of the 5 points are. So at the top, I have the scriptures. Here at the bottom, I have the affirmations. Last month, I was able to turn the scriptures into an affirmation, but I ain't have it in me this time, y'all. It was too much happening between January and February, but they all are still about grace. And then on the next 2 pages, did I turn? No, yep, this is right. On the next 2 pages, you have quotes for every day of the month around grace. So, like, This first one I need right now. It says, grace is not something we earn. It is something we accept. It is a gift from God to help us move forward in life with strength and peace. And so, anyways, you'll have 28 quotes around grace. The rest are here. And then, oh, one more thing on that page. There are some images at the bottom you can also use. So I always print my journaling kits on sticker paper, clear sticker paper, because I add things like this. This is pink thread. It's like fake thread that you can use in your journal to make it look like you stitched it. So if you print this on clear sticker paper, you can put it inside your journal to make it look like you sewed inside the journal entry, and it'll match. And then 2 more pages left. So here again is the rest of the quotes, and then here are some boxes, decorative boxes that I also like to use in my journaling. The reason I like to use these is because there's 5 points, and I'm always looking for a way to highlight something. So like sometimes I'll put just the scripture in a box, or just the pondering in a small little area of my journal, or let me see if I can show you an example of what I'm expressing here. So sometimes I just categorize or section off, maybe that's the way I should say it, section off some of the things that I write. So like here, I wrote the quote in a little sticker from a Happy Planner book, and so I said I don't have to always find these. I can create ones that match my kit. So I would write a quote also inside that little box and add it to my journaling entry, or the scripture, or whatever it is that you want to highlight. So that's what these 3 boxes are for. They also make incredible frames for sticker dolls. For example, if you have, so here is, I've already changed out my book for February. So all the dolls in here match some form of the February kit. So let's just say I want to use, let me pick, I got one in here that's already cut out. I thought she was anyways. Let me see. Oh, I think I used her already. But anyway, I could use one of these random ones. So, oh, this one has a clear background. So for these frames, if you like to do collage art, or if you want to get into it, I do a lot of it. I absolutely love it. These backgrounds look great behind a girl, and then you could put like text beside her, or you can stamp something beside her. You can write something beside her. Of course, if she was bigger, she'd probably take up more space. I would prefer a bigger doll, but this is just to show you and give you an idea of how you could use this. So she could also be inside that frame. So I like using these boxes in a lot of different ways, and so that's why I added them to the kit. Honestly, y'all, it's a little selfish. I'm actually thinking about what I want to do when I create these. So that's what the boxes are for. Now this is new. I've been creating stamps because, y'all, I went to Japan and they got stamps everywhere, and I have a book of stamps from Japan, and now I'm just like in love with stamps. So I'm trying to find all the stamps everywhere for everything. And so of course you're not here to get a physical stamp from me, so we're just digitizing the stamp, and then you can still add it to your notebook, your journal, your planner, or whatever. So if you completed your journaling in January, you can use this image or stamp inside your journal or whatever notebook you want to put it in to commemorate that you completed the month. So it's kind of like on an app when you have a streak and you get like a bonus or something when you complete a certain amount of time. It's the same concept. So I'm going to add this to each month's kit now. So this is the February kit with the January stamp. So the March kit will have the February stamp. So, and I'll show y'all what I plan to do with this, because I plan to do something unique looking. I'll show you some of the stamps I have right now. that are also from my Patreon. So if you're in there and you don't have these, go back and get them. This is a just a notebook I use for my Patreon stuff or business stuff. So these are all the stamps that so I started my Patreon in 2020. Was it 2020 or 2021? One of those 2 years. And I created a stamp for each year last year and told my patrons, whatever year you came on board, put that stamp in your journal, and all the stamps moving forward if you're still here. You know, it's just like cute little thing to show this is my longevity or my dedication to this. And so I have all the stamps that were provided. So this was from 2020. Make sure I'm on camera here. This one's from 2020. Oh, I love the stamp. Thinking I will collect them. Yeah, Lucy, I was thinking the same thing. Also, Lucy, I know you printed your kit already? Just type it in chat. So this is 2020. It has a little Zoom computer because I started on Zoom. All this came from me being on Zoom. And 2021, why is that? I can't remember why I made that, y'all, but this is 21. This is 22. This is 23. I think I might have just made images that kind of reflect my brand and what I believe in and stand for. Okay, Lucy, tell me if you think the stamp is too big. Because when I printed it out, I was like, they may not want stamps that big, but I kind of like the huge stamps. Hey, Karen. Hey, Queen. So, or maybe now you got me thinking, Lucy. Maybe I can make a big stamp and a smaller one on the same page so that y'all can decide like what size you would want. But like I personally want pages that look like this. But I thought about it afterwards and I was like, what if they use a smaller journal? They're not gonna want those huge stamps. I reset. Oh gosh, you're such a genius, Lucy. That way I don't have to waste space on the printable. So, okay, that's fine. I might have to, what I might have to do in the future is teach people how to do that so they can resize it too if they need to. But anyways, all these are the stamps from, oh wait, did I tell you all of them? 2020, 21, 22, 23, 20, there's 2 for 23 because I hosted a retreat that year. So if they went to the retreat, they could use that stamp and the 23 stamp, which is a regular, I was a patron stamp. And then this one was from 2024. I did not create one for 2025 yet because they got to make it to the end. But essentially, here's a big one of my 2024 and all my patrons from that year. And then I think that's the last. Oh, I started, I have a Happy Mail stamp. I think this was from last year. So if they sent any Happy Mail to anybody during the year, they could use the Happy Mail sender and receiver stamp as well. So I'm just going to start a page somewhere in this journal where I just put that I completed my journaling through my 5-point journaling with these stamps. So that's what this book is for. And Lord, did y'all see y'all name? I posted this on like Facebook, I think. Lorianne, there you are right there. Karen, you're there. And Lucy, you weren't here then. You were an Instagram subscriber. So you'll be on my 2025 page. So anyways, that's the 9th page, and then the 10th page is just frames. Y'all, I love these frames so much. Let me show you my favorite page with a frame. It was the very first, it was the first one I did, but then there's another one I love. So I did this with the frames. So you see that it's the same corner, but a different color. And then I put another one down here at the bottom. And then I also used the second frame here. I put them on all 4 corners on 2 pages. And oh my gosh, come on. That is so regal looking. So y'all, I'm framing everything in the frame for the rest of 2025. So anyways, I made a whole page of frames. So if you need more, you can just print that one page and not the whole kit. Or sometimes I used to put it in with the other images, but you might not want all the other images again. You might just want the frames. And so that's why I separated them from the regular images. So thank you, Karen. So that is it. Tanisha, I'm going back to the beginning for you. Just let me know you still there. So that I don't want to do this if you're not still there. But while I'm waiting on Tanisha to respond, I also packed my bag for February, y'all. So I had to. Okay, great. I'm gonna go back through those first couple of pages you missed. So here, this is a little bag that Talia talked me into buying. She gonna watch this later, I'm sure. I just packed this monthly with whatever I'm going to use, and I literally switched everything out. So last month, oh, Kelly is sending me messages on Patreon right now about my Happy Meal. She need to be here on the live, but I can't tell her because I'm on the live. But anyways, I switched all my sticker dolls out to be ones that match. So any girl that had on green, pink, or like a white or a light purplish color, they kind of go with this. So I stuck them in here. They all got switched out. Last month I used gold, what am I trying to say? Gold, like metallic gold stickers. So this month I'm using silver. So I changed out, so the beginning of this is the same because they're just black words. But I changed out these to be my silver stickers. And then took the gold ones out. And I kept the frames. And these are just stickers I bought from shops or that I was on PR teams for. I'm trying to use up all my stuff, y'all. I did a great job in January because this was very thick and I made it like half the size almost. So I'm very proud of myself. I threw away a lot of sticker sheets. And then in this book, I put like larger size sheets that match. And so I have like 3 places that I look. That's where all my stickers are. So I have I'll show y'all. Because sometimes people ask me how I organize this stuff too, but I'm not going to explain the organization. I'm just going to show it so you can get an idea. So this is one of my 3 places that I look. This is what is this? It's like a accordion file folder thing, but it's a little mini one with an acrylic box. And so I have all the colors, white through black, and any doll that has that color on, I'll put them in that folder. That made this thing very, very thick, by the way. Very quickly. Like the day I bought it, it was full. And so I did that all the way up to black, and then all the other folders behind there are just like random sets that are together. So I have brands together. I have like ideas of things together, like all my nature stickers are together. So any birds, I have a floral folder, stuff like that. So that's the one spot. And then the other one I can't show you because it's on the bookshelf. And I can't pull all that out, but I have like a bunch of, I can show you an example. I have a bunch of these which are clear, they're clear, it's a clear cover case with slots for you to slide the stickers in. And so I have several of these, and they all have different things in them. So this one is like my unique stickers, kinda. And some of the ones I got in Japan, I believe. But I have one just for washi tape. When I don't buy the roll, I get the strips. They have like strips in the pages. I just slide them in. I have smaller books like this that just has sticker dolls in it. Some are by brand. So, I just have them all categorized. So what I do at the beginning of the month, or the end of the previous month, is I go through all those books and I pull out all the girls who match my 5-point journaling kit and all the stickers that match. So here are some of the stickers I found that I thought would match this month's kit. You can see these are not just girls, these are like anything. And then also I had to pull more stickers because I feel like I'm like sitting on some and there's no reason for me to. Like these, they don't necessarily match the color, but they are stickers that I can infuse into the decor of my journaling pages. So I stuck these in here along with some of their friends. And then after that, I have my, like, what do you call, I would call these like just, these are just embellishments that match. Date stickers, days of the week, things that I use in all my journal pages. And then also I have them organized by all the colors are up front. So anything with a color is in the front. Then you get to all of my metallics. So I'm using silver this month, so you see all my silver stickers here. And then in the back is all my black text and words and things, because these don't move unless I finish the sheet, because they can go with any kit. So that's how I organized this book. It's like ridiculous. My husband jokes me sometimes and talks about how he's like, what's that mean? And what's this mean? I'm like, honey, just go away. So anyways, the last thing I'll show you is I have these separated because they don't fit in anything that I just showed you. So I just put them in this case that I got from, this was in the Black History collection maybe 2 years ago at Target. And so these are additional stickers that match. More in here, and they're separated. If you're wondering why these are in the clear plastic, these are all my Glittery Life Plan stickers. Because I'm on her PR team, I need to make sure I use her. So I always keep her, any team I'm on, which right now is just two. It's these two, Simple Paper or Glittery Life Plans, as far as these types of stickers. These stay separated because I have to post for them once a week. And so and then this is another brand that I post for, which I had to separate them from this. So this is Planning with Kay. I pulled stickers that might match. Also, all I have from her were like green stickers. These girls are like, they're wearing like an off-white color, so I figured they would match anything. And then this is just a kit I had that matched. It's not a team I'm on. That's use at my discretion kind of thing. So, y'all, the truth is I'm not going to use all of this by the end of the month. But my goal is to bust up as much of that as I can. So, Tanisha, now that you are here, I'm going to go back from the beginning just real quick and go through those first couple of pages. So I was sharing with them, I always have a positive word that I write a devotional around. This will be this is the 15th kit and devotional I've written, because I did all of last year, the December before last year, and then last month, and this is this month. So there's usually 2 pages of devotional content around the word. So I wrote about grace. It usually includes like a personal experience or what I've learned about it, why I think it's inspirational or encouraging. And it's all biblically based. So if anybody's watching and you're like, oh, I don't do the religion thing or whatever, then you don't want this, then it's fine. I do need and want this. So it's about how God has rooted us in a lot of ways and how he has commanded us to give grace, to receive grace, and all of that. So there's 2 pages of that. And then there's a full page of stripes. I talked about this earlier, Tanisha, you might have heard me say it, but I used to only have a half a page of these in 2024. And at the end of the year, the subscribers were like, we need more stripes. So I just made a full page of them. And they usually match the color of the images in the kit. So, and there's usually 2 colors. So it's, this month is a mauve and a light pink. And they match these images. I love pretty images. And so I create a printable that you can use to kind of, So my expectation is not that you design your journal like me, but more so if you're inspired by how I create my journal pages and you can have similar images or the same images that I have. And so some people don't buy sticker kits and sticker dolls and stuff like that. And so I wanted them to still have the opportunity to creatively decorate their journal pages. So that's what this page is. This page changes every month. The colors change based on the theme for the month. And so because this is Valentine's month, I included images of perfume and high heels and beautiful florals. So I thought that would oh, thank you. I thought that would be appropriate for the love that you should be feeling, giving, and receiving this month. So, and then I can't remember where you saw, but this is the first page of content. At the bottom here, there's an explanation of what you could write for gratitude and pondering, and some questions to prompt you in moving in that direction. There's not enough for every day because your gratitude should change based on the day's experiences. And so these questions just kind of guide you into thinking about how to come up with your gratitude. And then for pondering, it's just a reminder of what you write for that. So the gratitude and pondering is really the thing that I can't give anybody. But I can give you some direction and guidance around how to create or write that part. Oh, thank you, Lucy. She said I'm loving the alphas. Lucy, did you hear what I said I was gonna do with these? I'm hype about it. So that'll explain why I put this in here. But that's what this page is, and everything else is decoration. Oh, you didn't. So let me explain. I was thinking about the Bible. I was actually listening to my assigned reader for the day on the Bible app while I was creating this. You know how in the Bible sometimes the first letter that starts a chapter is like bigger and eloquent looking than all the other letters, and then the rest of it looks like regular. So that's what I was thinking I would do in my journal this month is I would start the pondering section, at least not all the sections because it's 5, but like if I wanted to say Monday was amazing, I would cut the M out and I would put this M, but then the rest would be in my handwriting. So I thought that would be really, really like just unique looking. So thanks Bible for inspiring me in so many ways. So that was what I plan to do with it. You can also use it for, spelling out words or something like that. But that's my idea. Lorianne, I love the alphabets. Thank you, Lorianne. Okay, and then Tanisha, did you hear about the take action part? I feel like this is where you came in. I just wanted to make sure I did a recap for Tanisha, y'all, because she's been on my lives asking good questions and really interested. I just want to make sure you arrived at this point. Okay. All right. So that is a kit. It's usually 10 pages. This is 10 pages. You don't have to print it all. You can print just what you need, but also I'll later show you what I'm doing with all of my kits as I print them all out, all the pages. Lucy, you already know. Anybody who's a subscriber in 2024, you've already seen me start that book. I'm still not finished with it because there's so much to stick down, but I'm getting there. But the only other thing I would like to add to this is every month, if you are a part of this group, there's a journal with me class where I'm journaling alongside you and we're creating our spread together, or I allow some of the current subscribers to share like their journey, their process, what they've created, what they've done. And we also have a private chat on the app where people can share their journaling spreads, give feedback, encourage each other, so on and so forth. So it's a little community there. I'm no longer using Facebook and Instagram for that purpose. So I wanted to make sure everybody still felt seen. And actually, I am so glad that I moved everything to Patreon because everyone is interactive there. The journalers are talking to each other. The general patrons, I think people still trying to figure out if they can talk. I think I have it public, and I think people who are free patrons are like, can we do this too? So I just maybe need to just let them know it's okay to chat here. Like, you don't get to see the stuff, but you can chat with the people who do see. And then I have another group. What's my third group? Oh, my coaching tier patrons have their own private group also that they can chat in, where I just share like reminders of things that I talk to them about in their monthly sessions also. So everything is better there, because I think on Instagram no one was able to see each other's journaling spreads unless they tagged me, or if they were already friends with each other on Instagram, and really no one knew who was in the group hardly outside of comments. So I'm grateful for this move. So if you have any questions, let me know. I am, oh, and I guess I should say this tier, just to be a journaler, nothing extra, is just $20 a month. So for $20 you get this, the class, the community. And if you want any more than that, if you want Happy Mail, or if you want access to my other classes that are just, like my regular art classes and things like that, there's other tiers for that. But just to get this and the access to what I just described, is $20 a month. And that tier is called Journaling Queen. So don't stress yourself out about trying to read through all those tiers. I had to add additional ones because I had people who were already my patrons, but they were also my, at the time, Instagram subscribers for the journaling kit, and I had to make a way for them to like merge. I didn't want them to, so I had to make additional tiers for people who were already patrons but also wanted journaling once I moved it to Patreon. So that's essentially what happened. That's why there's so many. Don't talk about me when you see that, y'all. It really does make sense if you read through it. Hello, thanks for joining. Oh, nice to see you here. Lorianne, you have the best. Oh, thank you, Lorianne. Thank you for saying that, because I think about you a lot, girl. You are one of those people that you will rear your head at the right time, but I be worried about you sometimes because I don't see you as often as I see everyone else. But I'm so glad that the love that's being sent to you is reaching you, because, girl, we love you. We love you so much. And I'm still praying for your health, your strength, and what you've shared with us in the past that you are overcoming. So just wanted you to know that. And so don't even stress it. Don't stress it, Lorianne. Listen, when somebody say, Lorianne, we know who we talking about. We know you okay, and we love you, girl. Let's see. In the back, hi, in the background of life. Tell me your real name, so I'm not calling you your handle. Oh, Kelly. Wait, is this a Kelly in the background of life? I'm trying to think. Is this a Kelly I'm connected to outside of YouTube? And hey, Tammy. Oh my gosh, y'all coming at the end. I'm already done, but I want to talk. I want to say hello, so I'm not gonna log out yet. Oh, Diana, I knew that was you. I'm so glad you got here too, but I'm already finished. Listen, I went through that very quickly. I basically just did a preview of my February devotional 5-point journaling kit. So feel free to watch the replay when I share this or upload it. Oh my gosh, Kelly, what is this name you got? I was looking for developed people. That's my new YouTube. Oh, I will be following. Thank you for letting me know. Oh, I'm so glad you got on here and told me, girl, so I wouldn't be looking like, who is this? Kelly, I was just talking about you because you were on You were sending me messages while I was live, and I could see that you said something about receiving your happy mail from me. So I'm gonna go read your messages because I'm excited to see what you thought of it, girl. Because yes, I put some love, and now you can go back and watch that video because it's just gonna show you everything I put in your happy mail. Tanisha, thank you for being here, dear. Y'all, when am I going live again? I keep trying to give y'all a heads up. It's the heads up stuff is just not working out. I don't know. I gotta figure it out, but I will this week. In the background, yes, it came today. Oh, okay. I'm so glad to hear. No problem. Thank you all for joining. And also, if you're watching the replay and you have questions, please drop them in the chat. I'll come back and still respond, even though the live ends. Oh, yes, Tammy. The one Saturday is private. That's for y'all. But public live, I'll do another one this week. I just don't know what I'm going to do. So, daily lives. Come on. Diana, I don't think I have that much to share every single day, girl. Y'all gonna get tired of me then. But I will share again. I do still, oh my gosh, don't tell Shauna Noel, y'all, but I still have to unbox the Illustrated Faith Kit. Things have been crazy, so I just have not had a chance yet, but I'm going to dig into that this week. Maybe that'll be my next one. Have a blessed week. Oh, yay! Yeah, Lorianne, I'm so glad you're here. And listen, you got to share one of your pages at least once in our little private chat on Patreon because I want to see how your spreads look. I know they're amazing, and I don't want you to hide. So share, share, share. And don't worry, it's private, so you don't have to worry about people. Well, they might read it if you want it to be private. Just like cover the parts you don't want read with a post-it note or something. But I want to see what you're doing. But anyways, I love y'all. Oh, is that a what? Like what I'm not sharing or what? Like, oh yeah, I figured it out. Come on, Lorianne. We are your biggest fans and cheerleaders. We got your back, girl. You don't have to hide in my space. You know I keep it cleaned up over there. When you're ready, no pressure. I don't like pressuring people, and I don't like being pressured. But if you ever feel like, ooh, I did that, and you want to share it, upload a picture in the chat, in our private chat. But anyways, I appreciate y'all. Diana, Kelly, thanks for joining at the end. Tammy, I will see y'all on Saturday in our Journal with Me live right here on YouTube. It's private though. But the rest of you, I'll see you again this week for something else. It's good to see you too, dear. And I will see y'all again. Bye. Love you.